I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be how to look and feel half your age. Well, if you like dating younger women like I do, I'm 42 years old, and most of the women that I meet think I'm 25 to 28. Now, it's not by some accident or just because I have decent genes. It's because I've taken care of myself pretty much most of my adult life. I've always worked out and exercised. And as I've gotten older, I learned a lot about how to eat healthy and how to take proper care of my body. That's why I never get sick, and I don't have colds, and I don't have the common health problems that most people have, even though when I was younger, I was constantly getting sick and I constantly had colds. I've got an email here from a viewer, and it's important. If you want to be successful in life, I mean, you got to have your health. That should be the #1 priority in your life, because think about it. If you feel like shit or you're sick, I mean, you're trying to meet a girl, you pick up a girl and you got snot running down your face, or you're extremely overweight and you got no energy at all, or you want to excel in your career but yet you're tired and you feel fatigued all the time. I mean, it's pretty hard to be healthy and to do and to be your very best that you can. And this viewer says, "Hey Corey, you got great videos and great advice, and I have one question I hope you will answer. You have beautiful, clear skin. I know you're 42, but you have skin of a 25-year-old guy. Do you use any creams or formula in your face?" Fuck no. He says, "I'm a good-looking guy, but I am starting to notice I'm getting old, and I want to look young and handsome all the time. I hope you will tell us your secret." Well, you need to get Dr. Robert O. Young's book called The pH Miracle. You can get it on Amazon.com, or you can go get it from him directly. His website is The pH Miracle, or no, it's phmiracleliving.com. phmiracleliving.com. And one of the things actually that I take on a regular basis, I'd say once a day, this is great to help alkalize your tissues, is his pH salts, which you just basically take 1 scoop a day in water, like an 8-ounce glass of water. Make sure you dissolve it and drink it. It doesn't really taste that great, but it's basically 4 really high-grade baking sodas. And what it does, it alkalizes your tissues and keeps you healthy, and it's absolutely amazing. I've tried taking regular baking soda. It doesn't hold a candle to what this stuff does. I mean, it's just 1 scoop of these a day will really help alkalize your tissues, and it's great, especially like when you're traveling and you don't really, because I juice vegetables all the time. I did an article a while back called Rediscovered the Fountain of Youth. So if you go to Google and Google Corey Wayne, Rediscovered the Fountain of Youth, in there I have my vegetable juicing recipe. And so I juice green, healthy vegetables every day, and so I drink that. I work out 5 days a week. I'll do 5 days worth of weights, and usually the workouts will last 20 minutes to a half hour at the most. And usually I'll start out the week, I'll do legs, and then I'll do back and biceps, then I'll do chest and triceps on another day, then I'll have 1 day where I strictly focus on abdominals, then I have another day that's strictly shoulders. And so those are my 5 workouts, and you can do them in any order. I encourage you to go get a personal trainer, and obviously you should check with your doctor or your healthcare professional anytime you start any diet or any exercise routine to make sure you're healthy enough for it. But definitely get yourself a personal trainer. And like, give an example, like for breakfast this morning, I had an avocado and I had a green vegetable juice. And like for lunch, I'll usually have, sometimes I'll have Thai food. I don't eat red meat, I don't eat pork, I don't drink soft drinks. If I drink alcohol, I usually once a week maybe, sometimes twice a week, and I'll never have more than 4 or 5 beers at a time. Like sometimes I'll just have 1 or 2 just because I like beer. I like to drink every now and then. And sometimes I'll go a couple weeks without drinking anything. Occasionally I'll have wine. But for the most part, I drink water. Like I've got a 1-gallon jug here with water that is ionized, and it's alkaline water. It's an expensive filter. It's about $1,000 for the machine. And when you go to Dr. Young's website, phmiracleliving.com, you can find out information about ordering his machine, or it's not his machine, it's a machine made that he sells, but it's fantastic because it alkalizes the water and it causes the molecules to be easily absorbable by your body, so you actually hydrate properly. So what I drink for fluids is the green vegetable juice, which is in that article, Rediscover the Fountain of Youth, that I wrote. And I drink plenty of this water. I'll drink, because I work out a lot. Plus, in addition to 5 days of doing weights, I'll run 3 or 4 days a week for about 35, 40 minutes, just because I like to run. It's very therapeutic. Because your body, its internal waste system is the lymphatic system. Now, your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump like your blood circulatory system has the heart. And so the only way, like when your cells secrete waste, it secretes it into all the fluids around it, which is called the lymphatic fluid, and all of that drains into your large intestine. Now, if you don't exercise, if you're not doing any cardio, if you're not doing any weights, you're not expanding and contracting your muscles, which is the only thing that can move this fluid away. And so that's the importance of exercise. It gets oxygen to all of the cells in your body. It gets the nutrients to the cells where it needs to be, and it also helps get rid of all the waste and move your lymphatic system. And what you see, like my dad lives in a 55 and up community, and every time I see him, like, there's more to life than sit on the fucking couch, Dad. It's like, because he lives in this community. There's always people walking around with these canes and these walkers and in wheelchairs, and that's what happens. Most people, they get older, they work out less and less, and they don't take care of themselves, and so they sit on the couch all day, basically waiting to die. And when you're not moving, when you're not doing cardio exercise, your body's not sweating, you're not expanding and contracting your muscles, and so what happens? Your cells secrete the waste. And then since you're not moving the muscles around, your cells sit in the waste that they secreted, and you literally start rotting from the inside out even before you die. And that's why they have no energy, and they're constantly getting sick all the time. They get osteoporosis because mostly they're not eating healthy as it is. But there's plenty of bodybuilders. There's like one guy that I've seen his work. He looks incredible, and he's 75 years old. He looks like a professional bodybuilder, and he's been into it his whole life, and he's strictly a vegan vegetarian. And so, like, for the proteins that I eat, I'll eat turkey, and I eat fish, and every once in a while I'll eat chicken, but I never eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I don't eat any of that stuff. I very rarely will eat fried foods. Like every night, I'll usually have a salad, and in my salad, I'll have a base of spinach. I'll cut up an avocado. I'll put celery in it. I'll put about a half of a green pepper in it, all chopped up. I'll put like a 3-inch piece of cucumber all chopped up in it. I'll put raw pecan nuts in it, like a handful of them, like 5 or 6 of them. I'll do 5 or 6 raw walnuts in it. I'll put like 3 or 4 large tablespoons of hemp seed, which is a fantastic protein that your body can absorb. And and then I'll use raw almonds. I'll put raw almonds in there. And then sometimes I'll cut turkey up in it, but most of the time, that's usually what I have at night for dinner. I'll cut up an apple, like I like Fiji apples. Those are really good. And I'll put an apple in there. And so it's an incredibly healthy salad. And so like for lunch, like a lot of times I may have sushi, or I'll have some kind of Thai food or vegetables, or like one of the meals that I like is like a brown rice with an avocado and some nuts and some Cajun seasoning on it. That's a really fantastic meal that sometimes I'll have that for breakfast, but mostly for breakfast I'm just going to have an avocado and a vegetable juice, and I'll take my water to the office, and when I get lunch a couple hours later, that's what I'll eat, and then I'll finish it off with a salad at night. Now, I don't eat exactly that all the time, and I'll eat some candy and junk food and shit on Sundays or whatever if I'm watching football or something like that, because we're in the middle of football season right now. But that's basically what I do. I do cardio 3 or 4 days a week, and I run for 35, 40 minutes, and I do 5 days worth of weights. And I'm juicing vegetables, and I'm drinking, and I'm taking the pH salts. That's basically what I do. It's nothing really complicated. I don't put any fucking creams on. I take 2 showers a day. I take one in the morning. Usually, if I work out in the morning, I'll take it after my workout, and then I'll take one at night before I go to bed. And that's what I do to take care of my body. And then I also do, I'll go to a network chiropractic doctor once a week to get my spine adjusted, to make sure my structure is aligned and I don't have any stress or tension in my nervous system. And you can Google NSA practitioners, or go to Dr. Donald Epstein's website, wiseworldseminars.com, wiseworldseminars.com. and he'll have some practitioners on there that you can go. But a lot of his practitioners aren't even listening, because I know Donnie just redid his website recently, so most of them aren't even on there yet. There's thousands of them all over the world. But just make sure you go to one that's level 3 certified. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, or a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and give me several days to get back to you. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, go to my website, and on the right-hand side, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get to the download page, on the right-hand side, there's a button you can click. If you don't have a Kindle device, and when it opens up the window, you can download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install it, and then a few more seconds after that to complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information that I offer in my videos and the articles on my website, you can show your appreciation by going to my website, and on any page, there will be a toolbar at the bottom of your screen. There's a PayPal donate button. Click that and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.